brother, show me your sword. Slam your hands for this war. Brother, stand for your Lord and fight for your freedom. Fight of your own accord. Fueled by hatred and scorn, they'll remember the day we swore we will win this fight. We will end our plight, and soon they will hear our mighty horns. They will mourn at the very sight of our flags in flight, and know at the break of light they'll rule. No.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 33rd? Whatever, numbers. It's the second part of Eldraine. When we last left off, you all had received powerful new swords from Emery, the Lurker of the Loch, and you are about to brandish your swords for the first time. For running into this clearing, this otherwise peaceful clearing, is the plains-walking Fae Oko and his big, rather beefy consort, who Oko demeaningly
John
refers to
Lennon.
as his dog. What?
John
sorry.
Lennon.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is the kind of session we're running tonight. Okay.
He said Oko, and it made me think of Yoko Ono, and so I said his consort is John Lennon.
I see.
Okay, this is going to be a Magic the Gathering in joke for people who actually know what the fuck is going on. Hey, to those who know who Garruk is, the image of him singing like John Lennon is the fucking greatest thing ever. Anyway, Oko and Garruk are now kind of staring you down, and if you remember from last time, Oko was kind of an asshole.
Yeah, so much so that we just left and didn't want to fight with him. But
Didn't
now
want to deal with him, and now he's
but now
pissy
we-
about that.
Yeah, now we have to.
He's kind of cornered you with he's kind of cornered all y'all. He has his big beefy lad. The three Kenrith knights that are still around are being assaulted by these creatures called blights. These are these like giant wood creatures that you can tell Oko made with his magic. So you have Oko and this big beefy guy to deal with. Janice is holding the orb. Calum has his sword. I'm gonna say that Sari is jumping into the fight with the tree blights as this giant blight appears with like seemingly like knight attire, known as a vine lord.
Oh man,
Yes.
I think that this was, maybe I should say this in Rowan's voice.
I think that this was cool if they weren't trying to kill us.
You just hear Oko just go, "Yeah, it is pretty cool, isn't it? This is the thing you passed up earlier, you jerks."
Andrei just kind of like glares at him with her arms crossed, like like she doesn't say anything, but like her gaze is like, this is why we passed you up.
He just kind of like grumbles
You're
a little to
shit.
he grumbles a little to himself and just goes, "Fine, whatever. Kill them already, or something." And
He's such a little shit.
he is a little shit. I'd like you to roll initiative.
Cool.
Alrighty.
And this fight, since the Kenriths are going to back up their knights and Sari, you're going to be backed up by Janice and Calum in this fight.
That's a 9. I'm still just like, fine, I guess.
Huh? What'd you get, Andre?
Natural 20.
Nice.
So, whatever happens, Andre's going to start.
Cool. So Andre's ready to kill him, and Rowan's just like, fine, I guess.
And Oko himself is going to get a shitty-ass roll. Sweet. Okay. Andre, you're first. It's Oko and Garruk, and that kind of seems like it's it. The Blights are finagling with the Knights, and while you're not paying much attention, you get the sense that like with the Kenriths and Sari in tow, the knights definitely have the upper hand, but the knights themselves are not prepared for this sort of combat, so they're red shirts, it's okay.
And just as a note, sorry, will likely be joining us later.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Anyway, alright, sorry, Andre, you're first. You have this big, burly man with an axe and this frail fae with a dagger.
Cool. I think Andre would most likely.
Oh gosh, I was gonna make a joke, but now I don't know if I should say it.
Now you have to.
Tis the unspoken rule.
I was going to say we're fighting a twink and a twunk.
Twink in hair, but you're not incorrect.
Yeah, not totally wrong.
Sorry.
Okay. I think Andre is going for the twink.
That wasn't that was.
Hit the twink. Hit the twink.
Oh god,
Do it.
I really hope we don't offend anyone.
I really doubt we will.
I don't
Okay.
think so. I think we're okay.
I don't think wink is an offensive statement at this point.
It helps that a lot of us are gay.
It's true.
Well,
Anyway, Shay.
Anywho, okay. I guess I'm gonna use this new fancy sword I got, even though I'm not 100% sure what it does. I'm gonna.
Okay, so
Gonna
it's gonna
roll
work
it.
like a rapier, so you're gonna get to
Uh-huh.
use your dex and stuff.
Cool.
You can hit with it, and because it's light and shadow, tell me if you want to hit with radiant or necrotic.
Ooh, sweet. Alright, so let's see. That is oh, that's okay, that's a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going I feel like necrotic is the way to go here.
Alright.
mhm.
Do your thing. Just roll damage.
Alright.
It'll be a rapier is a D8, but because it
Okay.
is a legendary sword, let's make
Do
it
your damn
2d8.
thing, do your thing. I love gorillas.
Wait, be hidden near you.
Oh, sorry, B, what did you say?
See,
It's a D8, but what?
Before I...
Oh, because it's a legendary sword and it's super special and awesome and oh my god. Let's double it. Let's do 2d8 just for fun.
Heck yes. Okay. That is a
Just for my personal
4
amusement, I
and
guess.
a 6.
That's okay. That's
Oh wait,
What's
do
in
I
total?
get sneak
10.
attack?
You are within 5 feet of everybody because they bum rushed you. So yes.
All right. That's 4 additional d6s. Oh, I love playing a rogue.
It's a good thing I'm using a higher level stat than the regular druid stat block.
All right. So 6, 5, 3, 4. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 28?
28 in total.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 28
Okay. Okay, yeah, he does not look good. He absolutely does not look that great.
Yikes.
Next in the
So what
order,
exactly does necrotic damage do to you? Like, makes you...
it's the damage of the undead. There's not like an innate special thing about it, but you would just see like black corrosive energy hit him as he takes that damage.
it just makes you feel real gross.
Probably.
It's not like... I imagine that it's not like... Necrotic damage isn't like, you're bloodied. It's more like you just feel gross.
That's a valid interpretation.
I don't know.
Calum is up next, and he's... You know what? I feel it. Calum's gonna swing with his sword too, because he is also a dexterous boy.
Nice.
13 plus 8, that's gonna hit. He's going for the big guy. He's going for the bear.
No, he's a dog, I thought.
You're right.
It's Shay.
You're not wrong.
Stop confusing your animals.
Okay, so Caleb does land that hit, even though Garruk will try to parry. So that's going to be 2d8. It's 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 points of damage to the guy, which is pretty good. That's not bad. Yeah, Caleb is a wizard, so him hitting with the sword might not have been like the most like advantageous, but like he felt good.
Wizard with sword. Wizard with sword. Sword wizard.
And I'm gonna say that he went with the fire side with that first hit.
Nice.
Next in the lineup, Rowan. I told you
Yeah.
that Garruk and Oko rolled shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep the trend alive and hit with my sword.
Twink or twonk.
We can't keep referring to them like this.
Yes, we can, and yes, we will.
B, no. I regret making this joke so much
I have
now.
I have a very funny like behind the scenes thing I'll tell you about in a little bit. But continue. We gotta
Okay.
plug this along.
Oh, I regret making that joke now. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna swing at yeah, I'll help Andrei out and swing at Oko.
Okay. Roll to hit. Since you are a druid, the only real weapon it could be is a scimitar. So roll with your dex. Tell me if you're
That's
20
fine.
plus your dex. What it would.
Okay. And
to those
would
sorry,
would I roll for dex, or is it just plus my dexterity?
plus your dexterity.
Oh man, I have a 0 to dexterity, so that's just an 11.
You do miss.
Aw.
Still getting the hang of it. Not used to fighting with a sword.
It's okay. It was a valiant effort.
Janice just goes, "It looked cool." If that makes you feel any better.
I give him like a little smile. It's like, that's a pity comment.
Janice will look to the big guy and just be like, I don't have a fancy sword, really. I don't have that. But I do have this." And he casts Call Lightning.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
And so I want to imagine he like uses the red orb to channel it, and you just hear him just kind of mumble under his breath, "Caleb's dead girlfriend, don't fail me now." And the lightning is red.
Ooh.
So Garruk needs to make a dex save. And since he's a giant burly man, but not necessarily a dexterous one, that 12 is going to have to lie where it may. Yeah, no. It's going to lie at the feet of failure because Janice is a kick-ass druid. So
Nice.
that's going to be 3d10s of red lightning damage.
Oh.
Because
That is epic.
14, 15, 16, 18. That's 19 points of damage to Oko's poor dog. I said 19, right? Like I just said the number 19, right? I'm not going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, cool. All right, he does not look happy.
Normally I'd say don't hit dogs, but in this case.
Also, Rowan is definitely giving Janice like those eyes of I love you so much.
And he cast it at 3rd level, so I'm gonna fuck that off. It is now Garruk's turn, and he has a pretty nasty axe. He is going to cleave over at who hit him worse? I guess he's gonna have to fucking swing it at Jan. No, he'd run up to swing it at Janice, but you'd see this like green magic hit him and slowly morph blue, and you see Oko's hand kind of twist, and the guy moves his axe to swing at Andrei.
Oh,
You
I
get the sense
see.
that Oko doesn't want him to hit Janice.
Mm.
Does a 16 hit?
Unfortunately.
You take 11 piercing damage from this axe. That's about it.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And his second attack, he's just going to try and bum rush into Caleb. He rolled a 1. So he bum rushes into the lake. Caleb just like does a misty step out the way. He runs into the lake, and you just hear Emery just go, "Ew, gross." She then muses, although this may have been the first time you've bathed in a good while. Hey, buddy. On Oko's turn, he's going to look at Janice and just be like, no. This is between you and me. And he's going to wild shape into a giant constrictor.
Ooh.
And he's going to try and make a poisonous bite at Janice.
How dare.
Don't you touch him.
Let's see how this goes. He rolled a 2. So you just see Janice like hold the orb above his hand as the mouth tries to bite at the crystal, and Janice is like stamping at like the heel of the snake. It's like gross. Okay, back to the top of the order. Andre, you're up.
All right. Wait, so
I thought you
Oko
liked
is a
snakes.
snake.
You were a snake for the festival.
I like snake. I like snakes. I don't. How do I put this?
Not when they're trying to kill me.
No, Janice just goes, I like constrictors. I don't like snakes. And like at that, he kind of glares daggers at Oko. You get the sense he's not referring to the physical kind of snake.
Nice.
Oh, I see.
But okay, wait.
Oh,
So
like he means that as like a insult, like when you call a person a snake.
Exactly. So
I
Andre,
see.
what are you up to? You get the sense that Oko's trying to not get in this fight and is instead basically trying to use his burly guard to, evade damage.
Right. So is dude still in the lake?
I'm gonna say that because the bum rush was an attack, he probably used his ending movement to get out.
Okay. And Oko
and you
is
see him like
snake
hold his
boy.
axe above, and like black magic is coming from the axe as he's trying to charge something, but that'll be on his action.
Right. Okay. I think Andre will turn away from Oko for the time being and go meet Garruk head on.
All right. I'm gonna say that because he was like, the movement you'll need to get there is probably not your full movement speed, because this is like right on the bank of the lake, to give you the scenery. You're like in the forest. The lake is like right behind you. You guys lined up like swords ready to go, all regal looking right in front of the lake to keep it guard. So you guys are like kind of dancing at the edge of the lake as this fight goes on,
Okay, yeah.
So your nimbleness is probably able to make that movement. So I'll say that means you're probably still within 5 feet of someone who you're allied with. So I'll let you still keep that sneak attack for this hit.
Nice. You are a merciful DM.
I am also a DM who's aware of time constraints, but yes.
Okay. Let me roll the hit. That is a... Wait, what am I adding to this? The dex? 19.
Woof. Okay, yeah, you definitely do that. Whatever it is you're going to do. You definitely succeed.
I'm doing the sword again. This time, I think I want to use the light side.
Okay, so this is going to be a radiant hit.
Yeah.
So you do hit with this radiant damage. So there'll be 2d8 plus your sneak, and tell me what that all adds up to. And I'll tell you reactions.
Yeah.
And you said it was a 18 to hit? Or 19?
19, yeah.
Okay, so even his parry wouldn't do shit. Alright, cool.
Yikes. Okay.
His base AC is 16. He's more of a barbarian than a fighter, so like...
yeah, that makes sense.
A lot of health, not a lot of HP, and not a lot of AC. Get the idea?
Yeah. Alright,
Anyway.
so that's 2 5s for the d8s. Then...
10.
Alright, for the d6s, a 2, a 5, and a 4. So,
2, 2,
total...
5, 4, 13. Right?
Wait.
2, 2, 4, 4, 8, 8 plus 5, 13.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, Andre, as you hit him with like the radiant side of the sword, that black magic growing in his axe just kind of seems to counter itself, and you notice him like actually get on his knee and look at you, and he actually says something for the first time that's not like a growl or a spit, and he just goes, what? And Oko notices this as a snake hisses and automatically just goes back into his, like, you just actually see him convulse in pain as the snake hisses, and like in common it still says like, no, you work for me, and he growling.
Ooh.
See, I had a feeling that the radiant damage was a good call.
He is Garruk is typically a black and green mage, and that black part is a curse. I can get into magic lore all day. Anyway, Calum's up.
I had an idea for Calum. You don't have to listen to me.
Okay, I feel like Rowan probably could say this in the time between blows, so go for it.
Okay. This is an anime battle and we get to talk in between. So you said that Calum ran into the lake?
No, Garruk ran into the lake. Dog ran into the lake.
Yeah, and then I thought you said that Calum chased him.
No. Janice was the one Calum was who he was bum rushing. Calum misty stepped like to the right and he found the lake.
Okay. He's not
like, he literally just kind of did a dodge with Misty Step.
Oh, I see, and he just fell in the lake. Yeah. So he's not in the lake anymore?
No, neither of them are in the lake, but Calum, but what were you going to say anyway?
Oh, okay. I was going to suggest, if he was still in the lake, I was going to suggest Calum could use some of his ice magic to freeze the lake and stick him in place. But
Calum hears this and goes, I like that. Here's what I'm thinking. He looks over to the lake and goes, Emery, you're not going to like this. And she goes, dude, I don't care. And he casts the spell Tidal Wave. So
nice.
using his staff, the water from the lake starts rising, and you just hear Emery just go, damn it, where's the fantasy popcorn? So since Tidal Wave is an everybody spell.
I think fantasy popcorn would just be regular popcorn. Anyway.
And he's going to use, because I have a wizard, I'm going to use Sculpt Spells, which can I can choose 1 plus the spell's level of creatures to automatically save against my evocation spell, and if they save, they take no damage. So equal to my... It should be equal to my intelligence, which is 5. So yeah, neither Andrei or Rowan will be affected by the spell.
Nice.
Awesome.
Because Calum is evocation wizard, and that's how they roll. Anyway.
Good magic boy.
Oko's save is a 5. Garruk's save is a 9. Even with their dex bonuses, that was probably not going to beat Calum's 16. And I'm not fudging dice rolls. I know I'm saying I'm being time conscious, but I'm not fudging dice rolls. So they're going to take 1, 6, 8. So it's 12, 13, 14, 20, 21. They're both taking 21 points of bludgeoning damage as the lake literally batters against the both of them.
Oh, wow. I will say, Calum is definitely making up for Arc 1.
In this one fight alone?
He's gotten some good rolls lately.
Okay, I'll tell you this. Dog looks real bad. And the tidal wave was enough to bring Oko out of his snake form. Because it was a wild shape. And he still takes some residual damage from that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, next up is Rowan. Oko's back to his face elf. And
nice.
Dog looks real bad.
So, shoot. Okay. So I do know what I want to do, but I'm afraid this might kill him.
What are you thinking?
I was thinking of doing Moonbeam on Dog because I know that that's radiant damage.
Okay.
But I know that that's also a really powerful spell, and it might kill him.
He's not that bad. He is still in double digits. Like we're
okay, cool.
When I say bad off, I mean like bloody.
I see. Okay, yeah, because I'm thinking
like I'm gonna say this because for those at home, I'm using an Archdruid and Gladiator stat block for these two. So for Dog, on a scale of 0 to 112, he's looking at 41.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like you guys have done work, but
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then in that case, I think I will do this. Did I noticed what they said, right? I noticed that he kind of came out of some kind of.
Yeah. Oko could have tried to hide it, but as a snake, he can't like use his hands, so he had to use verbal components.
I see. Okay, so Rowan has also definitely been a big fan of Charm Person.
Right.
So I think Rowan, if anyone, would notice someone who was under some kind of curse come out of it.
Losing their charm, yeah.
Exactly. So she definitely notices that, and yeah, since he's probably not going to die, she will use Moonbeam on him.
Okay, Moonbeam's a con save. I remember that. So the sheer amount of times you've made me do this.
I like Moonbeam.
So he rolled an 18, so he's only going to take half damage, which I guess is good.
Okay.
Like, for your purposes, I guess that's good.
Yeah, I just want him to come out of the curse and not.
Right, so roll 2d10. Roll 2d10 and half it.
Okay.
And also, while you're going to do this, I'm going to prep Janice's attack. Because time. And Janice's plan is to kind of double up on Kalem's with his own tidal wave.
Nice.
But his is not evocation, so Kalem is going to have to try and Kalem's going to have to make a check to see if he can sculpt someone else's spell. So that'll be interesting.
Ooh, that's really cool to think about. That is 12 points of
Okay.
radiant damage.
No. Okay. Rowan, I'd like you to make a wisdom save.
Ooh, okay.
Just like Rowan, your mind gets hit by this backlash as you realize more of the bonds tethering this guy to Oko are fading. And you get the sense that you might be able to snatch that power. Maybe.
I really hope that I can. Luckily, I think that wisdom is my best skill. It might be my second best.
Right. But this is going to be a rather difficult check since Oko is going to try and deny you, and you also will be, up against Garruk's strength of will and Oko's. So it's not impossible, but it's not easy.
Okay.
Especially since it's the first time you've tried it.
Okay, well, the raw roll is 15, and my wisdom is +3. So 16, 17, 18. That's an 18. So that's pretty good.
I rolled a 16, and I have to contest it with Oko's wisdom, which is barely enough. You get the sense that you almost had it. Like, you know that feeling when you've almost gripped something by the claw machine and that the last second it drops?
I'll say all of that I just did was totally in character.
Yeah.
Rowan's just like, damn it, I almost had him.
And now it's Janice's turn, so he's just going to follow up, and where Kalem hit one end of the river, he's going to swing in with the other half. And Emery just goes, "Hey, save some for the merfolk, yeah?" Kalem is going to make that. Ooh, fuck. Kalem did not roll high. So you guys, while he's able to sculpt some of it, this is his first time ever doing this to someone else's spell.
Mm-hmm.
So you both will be taking some light residual. Not much. Like, I'm thinking half of what he rolls, you know what I mean?
Okay.
11, 12. You guys will both be taking 8 points of damage from this huge tidal wave.
We're both just completely drenched now.
Whereas Oko and Garruk are both taking 17.
Oh wow, okay. But yeah, now me and Andrei are just all wet.
And I will say, Rowan, you feel that pull again, and it's like it seems like a much easier to manage pull this time. Like, he went from 40 HP to now he's at 12, so you get the sense that his will is broken, and you're only contesting Oko now. So you can make that wisdom save again.
Okay, cool.
Like, you just see that as this guy's taking more and more damage and going down, he's trying his best to fight something mentally, and you can, and depending on what you roll, you can either help or hurt that. You
I
can
got
either
an
control-
18. I got an 18 as my natural roll plus 3, so that's 19. That's 21.
Oh my god, Oko rolled 19. So you get the sense that this time was like you had it right over the victory slot, and then the crane failed you.
Ah!
So
Damn
like you get
it!
the sense if you can land one more hit, you might be able to swing this. Pun entirely intended. As a result of this, Oko, using the last bit of mental control he has as a snake, you actually see like the cool thing from the Aladdin movie where the snake eyes like start changing, or from the Jungle Book, like the Trust in Me song with the eyes.
I
from
thought you
the
were going
Oko
more
snake.
for Aladdin, but okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, woof. Talk about a desperation attack. Garruk crit. So you are going to be taking 22 points of damage from his axe.
Wait, me?
Whoa.
Yep.
Oh shit!
You got the sense that Oko is not happy that you're playing this game with him and is basically trying to
Okay,
take you
wait.
out.
Hold on. 22,
Points of damage.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29,
What are
30.
you counting?
I have 30 hit points total. I'm at 0.
There's no way. You're a level 8 character. Have you been adding hit dice per level?
Maybe not.
Yeah, you should not be
My
that worried.
god.
Okay,
You should
never
not be
mind.
that worried.
Like,
Never
I'm
mind then.
I'm a super squishy rogue and I've got 59 total.
Oh, okay. Okay, then yeah, sorry. I haven't been keeping my character sheet super updated. I've been updating my spells, but not my hit points, which
Yeah,
is
you should be adding like a d8 of health each time.
okay.
So
Okay. Oh, okay. So
But
my
still.
original hit points were 30, I think. So then I'm
They
level
probably work. That's probably a few levels in. We'll work it out after the
Okay.
game. Point being,
Okay. But I think it's kind of important for me to know what it is right now since I'm in a fight.
I'm gonna say, I don't
What
know.
level were we when we started?
You guys were 1, which is the
Were we
problem.
1? Oh shoot.
Like-
okay.
Yeah.
Day 1, you guys were level 1.
Okay.
Dang.
So I
So-
probably when I was level 1 I probably had like 18 or something.
You know what? Let's work this out after. Let's say you have like 30 more hit points for the sake of just internal logic. Okay.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay. Sorry, I should have kept that updated. Never
That's
mind.
fine.
But I'm happy to know that Rowan's not dead.
Yeah. No, that hit was definitely sucky.
Okay.
That
Oh,
might be the
I'm-
most damage Rowan's ever taken.
Yeah, I'm not dead, but I'm definitely hurting pretty
And
bad.
you get this, like, the way that swing happened, Rowan, like, you were playing that mental game, and by the time you shook it off, like,
Mhm.
you barely got to see him run at you. All you felt was, like, the slash of an axe and him standing next to you, like, shaking as he's holding the axe.
Oh shit. I'm not prone, am I?
No.
Okay.
He is going to try and bum rush you, though, which might not be prone.
Okay. I glare at him. And like
He-
grit my teeth.
He got a 15. Does that break your AC?
Oh. Yeah, it does.
You only take 5 points of damage from this, and you
Okay.
need to make a strength save, though.
Oh no. Oh no, strength.
Oko's
is
pissed, dude.
Fuck. I have a -1 to strength. No. Okay. Ah shit! That's
Did you
a
roll?
1! That's a 1!
You are prone.
No!
You are
Ah.
prone.
Oh, fuck this guy.
And on Oko's turn, he's going to try and hit Janice by morphing yet again into a snake, and he's going to try and poison him again. And he fails, so that's good. Andrei, you're up.
Okay, so I want this on the record. Andrei is not happy.
Yeah,
Like,
you get the sense
they-
that, but like, even though that hit on Rowan was bad, you look at Garruk, at the dog, and you see like he's not long for this attack. You get the sense like one more strike, not even well placed, can just fucking take this guy out.
Yeah.
But maybe
And
maybe
she knows that, but I think she also knows that Rowan, like, she probably, like, she knows what just went down, and she knows that Rowan does not want this guy dead.
Right.
And
well,
I
because
think,
the thing is, if he's huge and burly, and if we
Right.
can get him out of this like charm that he's in, maybe we can convince him to fight for us. And like, what a freaking awesome ending to this fight if this guy just kills the guy who was controlling him.
yeah. So,
You do know hitting him does weaken the hold, so you can like kind of like we can make up a thing with like a Pokemon-esque false swipe here, where no matter how much damage you do, he'll be left at 1.
That could be good.
yeah.
You're a very nice DM, B.
You
Just
really-
gonna put that out there.
I just think that's a cool mechanic for a sword.
Yeah.
Is like you can
Yeah.
purposely like evade the fatal place, you know? I'm gonna say that's gonna require like a skill check of some kind, like maybe intelligence to see if you can mentally carve around that, you know?
I see.
Okay,
So
yeah.
we could kill him accidentally, but
And if you roll
okay.
like abysmally. But it wouldn't even be a kill, it'd be a knockout.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So should I just roll the hit as normal, and then you'll tell me what to do?
Yeah, just roll the hit.
Okay.
And while you do that, I'm gonna prep Calum because he's up next. So you do that, and Calum's going to be definitely hitting something at Oko
Mm-hmm.
because time constraint. Yeah, that ice knife definitely. Tell me what your damage is though, or what your to hit is.
It's a 13 plus 4, 17.
That definitely hits.
Okay.
Okay, I just calculated Calum's damage to Oko. Oko's not looking good, but he's not looking shit. But Oko is a coward, so that might not matter. Anyway, what's your damage, Andre?
Let's see.
So, like, as that happens, Andre, as you land this blow on Dog, you just see Calum, like, quickly just volley an ice knife at the snake.
Nice.
Anyway, what's
Okay.
your damage?
So that is a 7 and a 4 for the d8s.
Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna say that
I'm
that
gonna-
is.
Mhm.
You could choose to forgo sneak attack because
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
That'll bring him to 1 hit point.
Like, actually, just like.
Yeah, legitimately, like with the math.
Oh my god, that's perfect. This
So
is actually
he's-
perfect.
So Rowan, you get 1 more saving throw, and I'm gonna say whatever Oko rolls is halved, which is fun because he rolled a 4. So literally beat a 2, and the curse is broken.
Oh, cool. Although I'm prone right now, can I still?
It's a mental battle. You don't need to be standing.
Oh, I see. So I'm not like knocked out. I just can't move.
Prone means you're on the floor. You have fallen on your butt.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just got knocked
okay.
over. You're still, like,
Okay,
fully
cool.
conscious and everything. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I've seen some interpretations where being prone is you get knocked out, but I don't know. Okay, cool.
That'd probably be more like a high damaging prone where the DM could argue that you've been winded, you know?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then in that case, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of grit my teeth because I'm probably still bleeding quite a bit, and
Hold out hard.
I'm gonna
and you're
try to.
just like twisting.
Yeah.
You're just like twisting the staff as you're like hitting this guy's body with this mental energy.
Yes. Oh, that's
Okay.
that is such a cool image. Yes.
And I want to imagine as you're doing this because you know what, you rolled a 2. Roll anyway because you could nat 1, but like there's like very little chance.
Nope, that's a 16.
Yeah, okay, so here's the scene. Rowan, you do this, and your eyes go white, and you blank out for a second, and you're standing in like a white room, and you see Dog, but he doesn't look as beaten up, he doesn't look as disheveled. He just looks like a burly dude. And he just looks at you just like, what is happening?
Hey, friend.
Hi.
Hi.
Have you been the one that's been throwing me for a loop? I thought I was the master hunter. This has been kind of an embarrassing bout for me.
No. There's some little shithead back in the plane of the living. Or, yeah.
Whatever.
Mortal plane?
I've
Whatever.
been in this box for a very long time, even before I met Oko. It's a long story, and I won't bother you with details, but needless to say, what you're doing right now, if you choose to free me, I will have full autonomy for the first time in a very...
That's gotta be nice.
Well, still fingers crossed. I don't know what you're gonna do. I totally see why having free labor would be beneficial to you.
How about this? You help us beat up the guy who did this to you. And then you're free to do whatever you want. Except kill us.
All right. He kind of holds out his big, muscly hand and just goes, shake on it.
Yeah, sure. I take his, like, huge hand in
your
my,
tiny
like,
halfling hand?
really, really tiny hand.
As he shakes, it's like he tries his best to be, like, accepting of that. He doesn't fling you around with his handshake.
Yeah, but my arm definitely moves up and down quite a bit.
And as you do, though, you see Rowan. I think it's safe to say you imbue your handshake with like healing magic.
Okay.
Because he is at 1 hit point. So just clock off a third level spell slot, and we'll say that he's been healed.
Okay, cool.
You return back, and you just see him like stand up, look at Oko, pick up his axe, and just like you just hear him say, "I've been wanting to do this for a very long time," and he bum rushes Oko.
Rowan's like still on the floor, but she's like cheering.
What happens next is an interesting display. This guy, from his axe, like lifts it in the air, and 2 like spectral green wolves appear. You see him cast a spell as these 2 pounce on the snake. Oko, reverting back to his like fey self, tries to like stab these things off with a dagger, uses his blue magic in a desperate attempt. But as he notices he's just being overpowered, you just see him one more time raise his axe in the sky, and this time not spectral, but real creatures of the forest appear and just start pouncing him. And as this horde of animals, like Scar style, start pouncing on Oko, he's just being torn asunder, and right before it looks like he's at his worst, you see him kind of spit on the floor and just go, "This play wasn't worth my time, and get off me!" And a bright white light hits, and he's gone.
Whoa.
Hell yeah! Oh!
He slams his axe on the ground, the creatures run away, and the spectral wolves dissipate. He looks towards all of you and just goes, "I'm going to go find."
Before you go, you wouldn't happen to have any healing magic, would you?
I hit good.
I don't know if I'm too low to heal myself right now.
Janice just kind of like nods and just goes, I got you.
Oh yeah.
I forgot for a second that you can do that too. Thanks, Janice.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm real low right now.
Janice looks over to Garruk and just goes like, "Get your revenge, buddy, or your tax money. I don't know, whatever you're after. I hope you find it." He's like, "Thanks." Hits his staff on the floor, and that same bright white light happens, and he's gone. At this point, you see that 2 of the Emberth Knights are down, but they're just regular knights. They're red shirts. It's fine. Will and Rowan, meanwhile, are like damaged but okay. And you saw that when Oko left, the rest of the blights just turned into leaves on the floor and were pushed away by the wind.
Ooh, that's a cool image.
Cool.
Emily just kind of looks at all of you and just goes, "Well, good job. You did it. They're not chasing you anymore, and it looks like you guys made it out with all your limbs intact." Let's put it that way. I would say without a scratch, but I'd be lying. So time skipping a little bit here. Here's how this is going to have to pan out. You guys, through the magic Janice channeled into the red orb, and all just the innate magic on Eldraine, the red orb is very close, but there's like a few days of chill time, basically. And these are days of celebration. you have received the magical weapons from Emery. The Kenrith name has been helped out a lot by this magic item given to the king. Rowan and Will are in your debt, and you guys are spending this next couple of days basically reveling in the woods.
Nice.
We're talking
after
camps,
that,
fires, gaudy songs by the fireplace with knights and nice
Aw.
evenings under the stars for a few nights before the red orb finally lands. It's enough power for you guys to leave. So, individually, what do you guys do with your few days? Let's give it a number. Let's say 3 days. But
Okay.
let's codify it a little. You got 3 days. Let's start with Andre. You got 3
I was
days.
gonna say I'll let Andre go first.
Yeah. Let's start with Andre. What are you gonna do with your 3 days? You have 3 days of revelry, basically, and the Kenriths have basically begged you to stay for this little party. I will say, because Sari's not here, she's performing with the knights. She's having a great time. Probably learned some more songs from Eldraine.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
We'll come up with what she was doing during that fight later.
Yeah, exactly.
I honestly don't know what she'd be doing by way of celebration. I mean, she's the type to just be kind of content, just, enjoying the company of her friends or whatever. So she's probably just chilling, I guess.
Can I since you kind of don't have much, can I give you an offer? Can I provide an offer?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe on the evening of the first day, you are approached by Will Kenrith, the Blue Mage, who basically tells you he saw how you acted in the fight and it was impressive, and he basically offers to show you basically some tricks from Eldraine, night combat, basically.
Oh. I mean, heck, yeah, let's do it.
All right. So I'm gonna say he's his explanation for it is probably so that way you can better use the gift from the Lady of the Lake,
Yeah.
So Andre, you spend some of your time these next 3 days practicing with Will, both your dagger usage, which he does have a hand for, but we're talking dueling, rapier, hand-to-hand, single-handed combat. And he's showing you parries and different ways to manipulate someone's blade. Very, very King Arthur,
Nice. I love this.
And on the first, roll a d20 to tell for the sake of something. Just roll a d20.
Okay, just a flat d20?
Yeah, you can add your raw proficiency, because the argument would be your proficiency in this skill is increasing,
Okay. Oh. The dice love me tonight. So that is 21.
Will rolled
Nice.
19. So here's what happens. You best Will Kenrith quite a few times in these 3 days.
Ooh.
You get the better of him. You knock him down, you disarm him when the challenge is to disarm him. You got this.
I wanted to imagine, just because it's cute and cheesy, at first, he's had a lot more experience than you.
Oh, of course. Day one, you got
know?
your ass handed to you. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but then by the end, there's this one fight, and you manage to best him, and he's just kind of
He's
shit.
so proud. Yeah, he's very proud of you. And you probably have to lift him up.
Shay,
He holds you by the hand, and as he lifts up, he just goes that was very good. I did not expect you to pick up that much in 3 days. I suppose you are as skilled in adventure as your short gnomish friend claims. I've never actually met a gnome before, so I don't know if that's right.
That's neither here nor there. But thank you.
No problem. If you'd ever I mean, me and my sister can meet you where you're at, if you will. So when you return, if you'd ever like to continue, I'd be happy to.
Anyone paying attention might notice just the tiniest hint of a blush on Andre's face.
Aw.
just a little bit. And she's like, yeah, I would like that a lot, actually.
Great. Maybe in your plane, once we have something more akin to horses, we can maybe teach you how to joust. That would be cool. That's
That
one of my favorites.
sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
It is more of a Rowan thing, but I'm picking it. You just see like Rowan on a horse, just like, to victory! And Caleb just chasing after her, like, please stop! And like the horse just kind of like looks up. You know, I am charging you by the hour. Shut up, Janice.
So she's the horse she's riding is Janice in wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
How does Rowan feel about that?
She's having the time of her life. She has a boyfriend who can wild shape. This is amazing.
So. Yeah.
Rowan's probably got like a fantasy video camera for blackmail purposes.
I don't think so. She's just having a fun time.
You're on candid fantasy camera, motherfucker.
The only person who has one of those is Angel, I think. I have no idea.
Right.
I have no idea how she'd get one.
Yeah, I mean, Caleb can work a few favors if you ask, but, you know.
Nah, it's fine. I think Rowan's just having a good time.
Alrighty. So, Andre, your night training, because it was super fucking successful, how do you want to codify this? There's some options. We can just throw some new proficiencies on there. I mean, multi-classing into fighter is an option. Because you are going to get a level up after this. The fight with Oko and Garruk was pretty sick. So.
Honestly, that was like one of my favorite fights. That was really fun.
Yeah, it was a good one. I mean, I don't think multi-classing into fighter would be a bad idea.
If you want to do it, I'm here for it, and we'll help you make it happen. So, I mean, I think it could be pretty sick if you walk out with like some Eldraine armor to buff up your AC a bit.
Heck yeah!
And
Because
like,
right now it's at 14, and that's not
great. No,
that's not great.
so probably like medium armor that doesn't infringe on your stealth. I think a breastplate is medium armor that doesn't infringe on your stealth, and that's very Eldraine.
Cool.
We'll talk later about specifics, but I love this. Yeah. So by the end of the 3 days, Rowan, Caleb, Janice, and Sari would see Andre like walk ready to go with the red orb, with the sword of light and shadow, and this like encrusted breastplate with maybe symbols of the 5 kingdoms on there, and she just looks fucking badass.
Cool.
She looked like your typical rogue archetype before, but now she looks like a knight. She looks like a knight. She would put the royal guard to shame fashion sense-wise.
Ooh, is Will impressed?
Will has mysteriously not been around for a few minutes. he saw that and went, "Oh, you look great. I'm gonna go walk over there now," and is probably screaming into a corner.
Oh, baby! Stop making me love Will.
Rowan, what do you want to do? Very quickly. I do have an offer for you, but I'm also interested to hear what Rowan would do for 3 days of just chilling the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think she does a lot. I think that after like that fight hurt her.
Yeah, but I mean, you did get a lot of good food out of it. Like,
that's true.
You saw Eldraine's food last session.
You're right. Both like mentally and physically, that fight hurt Rowan, and so she's just living it up, just chilling out, eating lots of food,
camping, sharing a sleeping bag with Janice because cuddles.
Yeah. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, like she's actually really, really enjoying herself. Like camping and being with a bunch of friends is like Rowan's favorite thing. So yeah, that's just a great After such a
Okay.
hard fight, this is like a really nice time for Rowan.
I do have an offer for you, Rowan.
Okay.
Probably midway into day 2, and there's like some lull time where, because you can't just chill for 24 hours consecutively.
Is that a challenge?
I mean, okay, but 72 hours consecutively.
I'm joking.
Point being, you're approached by Rowan Kenrith, who offers you like an experience. She phrases it that way, and just basically asks if you'd like to go horseback riding with her.
Yeah, okay.
And then she just goes, "I said horse. I lied. My father is the king of all 5 kingdoms of Eldraine. I can do some whack shit if I feel like it." And then she goes, "How would you feel about griffin riding?"
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah, okay.
And she goes, "Now the griffins on Eldraine are a little unique from my experiences of the plains. They hail from the kingdom of Vantris, but I can make that work out." And you see this like it's a griffin, but it's an owl.
Oh
It's like a snowy owl griffin.
my god, I'm in love. Oh, he's so
Holy
cute.
crap.
I love him. Oh,
Holy
he's so
crap.
cool. Rowan is so excited.
And so, Rowan, you fly this owl, and it's probably a very nice, like, ascent.
Uh-huh.
Rowan Kenrith is loving it, I want you to know. And
Rowan
as
number 2. My new best friend.
your new best friend. Anyway.
I will say, though, Rowan is, like, screaming. She's having the time of her life, but she's screaming. Because, like, she is a tiny halfling who has not, except for, I mean, like, when she's turned into a bird herself, she has not had a lot of experience, like, being in the air, flying something. So, it's like when you're on a roller coaster. It's like this mix of terror, but also having a lot of fun.
Yeah, I get you.
Also, can I please say that she takes somebody with her?
Who would you want to bring?
Probably, like, anybody who wants to come. Maybe, like, Janice, or maybe, I don't know, maybe Caleb wants to ride a cool owl griffin. Or, yeah, just whoever wants to come.
Uh,
Mm,
Does Andrei want to ride a cool owl griffin?
I feel okay. My thing is, the air it's treated her well in the past. Thinks back
it
to
is
flying
true.
the skyship.
Yeah, it seems interludes are where Andrei gets to be, like, when Andrei's not in Faerun, she tends to be, like, a god.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, she's also, like, I mean, getting a little bit into backstory. I can say this because she talked about her backstory. Andrei also had, like, a pirate crew, so, like, the air and the sea. And, I mean, also she's a pretty good rogue on the land, so... Andrei, the master of all elements.
She is the avatar.
This isn't Clara Fantasia.
I'm sorry. But I mean, if Rowan will have her along, she'd dig it.
Rowan
Oh,
probably
yeah.
can't spare a 1-to-1. Like, there's probably not enough for each of y'all, you know?
Yeah, but Rowan's
No, I think Rowan was just
really...
offering to give her a ride on hers.
Oh, yeah. It's very much...
Yeah,
like,
no, if Rowan's very small, and I think these owl things are, like, at least big enough to fit, like, 2 or 3 people, right?
Oh, yeah, the art is deceptively big, so I'm gonna assume, yeah.
Okay, cool. And Rowan is very small, so I mean, if...
So these owl griffins are, like, flying you through the sunset, and it's very pretty.
I
won't have you roll
dragon music is playing in the background.
I won't have you roll, like, a handling check, because these are trained by, the Kingdom of Vantris. So it's not like you're trying to force, like, a dragon to obey you. It's kind of like an overblown pony ride, not gonna lie. But they have a scheduled flight path. Other Rowans is leading and is, like, kind of, like,
I'm just imagining that scene from Harry Potter, to be honest.
Yeah, like there's a level of artifice to this. Like this isn't like completely natural, you know?
Yeah, they're trained.
Like I said, it's like an overblown pony. It's like a trained pony ride, but it's still But I mean, you're still riding a goddamn griffin
in the sky. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I just want to know,
like, nihilism of like, oh, that wasn't natural. You know, you're not.
No. I do want to know, like, who, because it was kind of unclear. Who is riding? Is everybody?
If let's see. So if Caroline, Andre, Janice, Kaylin.
I'm not gonna lie. I just really want Caleb to ride one of these things.
Yeah. So I think
he would either love it or be terrified, and I want either.
With 3 griffins, it's enough for the twins to take one, Rowan and Andre to take another, Caleb and Sari to take a third, and Janice to follow along as a bird.
Nice.
So yeah, I think Janice didn't want to ride something when he can be something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like he might have been sassy about that. So he's flying along as a little hawk. But yeah, no, everyone gets this nice experience. Caleb, I'm gonna say Caleb digs it. Like Caleb's having a good time, and this feels like he knows they're trained. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
oh, that's nice.
And
happy Caleb makes me happy.
His thing is like Caleb's weakness is like motorcycle motion sickness. If you remember. Like Rin's thing
only motorcycles. That's
car sickness is the best way I can describe Caleb's weakness.
Oh okay.
So
that wasn't what I was like getting at though. I was just wondering if he would be like scared or if he would be having a good time.
He thinks this is like a giant version of his familiar. This is sick.
Yeah, no, I thought he'd have a good time. I just wanted to know whether he was having a good time or not, because I definitely wanted him to have a good time.
Rowan, I'd like to make you an offer. Level 8 in Druid is ability score improvements, so if you want to use that to up your stats, you can. But you have been doing really good at like creature-based stuff, and you have Coco back home. So if you'd like to take a feat, I'd like to offer you Mounted Combatant.
I could ride Coco?
Yes. You are a dangerous foe to face while mounted. While you are mounted and aren't incapacitated, you gain the following benefits. Advantage on melee attacks against unmounted creatures. If your mount is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a dex save, to take only half damage, instead takes no damage when it succeeds, and only half if it fails.
Okay, imagining Rowan charging into battle on Coco is a beautiful image in my mind, so yes, that.
Okay, so when you level up, you will be foregoing stat up boosts for the sake of this feat, but that means in the future you can ride Coco and get advantage while you're riding.
That's awesome. Okay, yeah.
And I'm gonna say that's
amazing.
Like that other Rowan taught you like to ride, basically. Is the
okay. Cool. Okay, so yeah, that horse riding actually had a purpose.
Yes,
cool.
Exactly. So now the time has come, my friends. The red orb is fully charged. Janice is holding it and complaining about the heat. It is the evening of the 3rd day. The sun's setting. And it's time for you to say goodbye to your friends on Eldraine. What do you do? Rowan and Will are kind of sad to see you go, but a little excited at the prospect of visiting you instead of you visiting them.
Mm-hmm.
And Rowan, let me roll something real, because I don't think this isn't like I'm gonna have to explain. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of mental gymnastics for this, but you'll get the picture. Okay, yeah, Rowan rolled high enough. Rowan Kenrith snuck an egg of some sort into Rowan the halfling's bag, and if you probably like called them out on this as you were leaving. And Rowan Kenrith would explain it is like 2 eggs of Eldrainian griffins, and while they're not, they'll be too young to train for anything. The idea is you're basically adding cultural diversity to your kingdom's population. You will be adding like a new species from a different universe.
Whoa!
So
does that even does that work? Like, can I
That's
do that?
They would be a breeding pair.
Oh wow. Okay, so they're giving me. How do they know that they're already male and female if they haven't hatched?
Magic.
Okay. I mean, yeah, sure.
I mean, you're a druid.
yeah. Okay.
You can make plants talk to you. I think using the fucking flight risings for sea progeny isn't the biggest fucking...
We've all been playing a lot of that game.
Yeah. Anyway, petition to make pseudo dragons flavored to be the flight rising dragons. Anyway,
Please?
Oh my
I'll-
god.
let's do it. I will work out the kinks. Cooper and
I want a
Cooper and
sky
Ernest.
dancer. I have many of them.
Cooper. We'll talk about this later. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
basically, you will be Rowan in your little like clutch of animals. You will be basically breeding the first owl griffins. On
So
Faerun.
cool. That's so
You
cool.
won't be able to like train them for anything for a long while because they will be babies.
That's fine. That's fine.
like,
I
I'm not
want
giving
some
you-
little.
I'm not giving you another like usable pet.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
fine.
I'm
That's
talking
fine.
like it's more like a flavor thing. Like Rowan gets to start being like the druid of many worlds.
Oh, that's so cool. Yes, I love that. Okay, cool.
okay.
Yeah, it'll be like
Andre.
having two little puppies.
Yeah, Andre, you're given that sick breastplate.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna say that Will's gift to you, besides like the training and the armor and everything else, he probably teaches you like how to use that like those fighter abilities. So like you get one final duel in with him before you have to go. Is how I'll say this works.
Okay.
So as you two are walking back from like the little designated ground for it, Will's like kind of like awkwardly standing there, and as you like walk closer to Janice, he offers a hug.
Okay. Andre is also awkward. My poor child. She'll hug him. Yeah, she'll hug him.
The two hug, and it's chill. Haha,
Aw.
puns.
Is Rowan? Can Rowan see them hug?
I'd say I said that they were close to Janice when this happened, so everyone kind of sees it.
Okay, I think Andre's not a huge hugger unless someone's like really sad. So I think Rowan just kind of like looks really excited.
Yeah,
He's
she's not a big hugger. This is character
weird.
development.
Yeah, let's put it that way. The Kenriths kind of stand side by side, like
Character
hold out their two swords to you in like a salute, and sheathe them back. And Rowan Kenrith just kind of goes, "If you ever swing by Eldraine again, give us a call. Though brief, I enjoyed our time together. You make a very fun consort. Next time, I promise we'll have a more interesting quest. We're still learning."
That's fine. I definitely had a very good time here as well.
Will kind of chuckles a bit at that and just goes, "Like I said, if you ever want us around, you know where to find us." Caleb chuckles a bit to that as well and hands them a Stone of Far speech and goes, "I've been tricking that out in the last 3 days. If you ever need to get in contact, one of us will have the line." And Caleb just promptly plops it in Andre's hand. with no shame, just like holds it out the way you'd hold out like, something you're gonna dump in the trash and just plop. Just goes, "And I believe Andre's the best person to handle it."
Gives her a little wink.
Mhm.
She avoids eye contact with everyone and just slips the stone into like a pocket.
You hear Andre in your voice, in your head. You just hear Anna just go, "Huh. Nice pick. I mean, you had a whole world to choose from, and hey, I'm not judging you."
I totally thought that you were just going to have Anna go nice, and that was it.
Yeah. No,
That would've
Anna's
been in
not that.
character.
Anna's a bit more shitty than that.
Yeah. Andre just kind of like retorts like in her head, just Shut up, Anna.
Hey, man, I watched what's been happening these last 3 days. I had a front row seat. I didn't use it, but I had the option. I just want you to know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I watched a little bit, but that's because, like, I don't know, dude. I felt
I get bored being dead.
yeah. Janice just kind of like holds out the orb and just goes like, "So, like, is Caleb's dead girlfriend gonna like blast this thing with holy fire or something or whatever?" I don't know. And you just hear Anna in your head, Andre, just go, "Ugh, amateurs." All right, this is my cue. You hear her like kind of stretch a little bit, and
Also, is Caleb okay with him just calling Anna his dead girlfriend?
Caleb has accepted that Janice isn't gonna shut up.
Oh.
He doesn't look happy, but it's like the kind of like shitty like grin of like, "Oh fuck you," you know. Will and Rowan say their goodbyes. Other Rowan tackle hugs you, Rowan,
Aw.
and Will just kind of offers a weird, awkward handshake to Andre.
Actually, let me roll something real quick.
Roll for boldness.
Okay. The dice have spoken.
The dice have
She's
spoken.
gonna like take that handshake and then just kind of like tug him in for another hug.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. So that happens, and he backs
Just, like,
away and just kind of
briefly, and then she backs away like it didn't happen.
agreed. Other Rowan just kind of slaps Will across like the back, and just goes like, "Come on, treat your lady with better respect." Rowan, I like pulls out the sword. He's like, "You guys can look now. I'm gonna go look for my brother. Bye."
Bye. See you all soon.
The two of you run off with like Will like sword like prodding at other Rowan's like breastplate in like the back. He's not trying to hurt her. He's just like prodding, you know.
We leave to the sight of them chasing each other.
And like Will eventually like tackles Rowan to the floor, and the two are laughing.
That's cute. Aw.
Anna just goes,
I
"Well,
love
that's
them.
like you." And a red light flashes. You see nothing but white light, and you return back in the castle with Sari there as well, who was like playing a happy little song for you guys as you were leaving. And she was like, you know, she was shouting like, "Goodbye, Eldraine. You've been a great."
Aww. I love Sari.
And you all return back home. And Janice like plops the orb on the floor and just goes like, "Not again!" And you just hear like in your head, Anna just go like, "Watch me send this fucker to Innistrad."
Andre just cracks up.
You have
That
no
is
idea what that means, but
much.
She doesn't know where Innistrad is, but she knows that the words
It's like
"send
another
him" were in there,
Yeah.
and so it's funny.
Yeah. She's just like, or maybe the Hells, get him a taste of his own fucking medicine. Anyway,
So rude. Anna's so rude.
I'm gonna end with this. The red orb flashes one last time, and like basically almost like with a grow pop shrink, you know, and out from the orb pops that dud sword that you were given by Emery, you know, the one that you needed to find its wielder.
Mm-hmm.
And from the orb, like a red humanoid figure appears. And Andre, for a moment, you think Anna's like appearing, but her longer hair and thin-like features make you realize it's Emery. And she just like looks to you and just goes, "You almost forgot this. By the by, is there like a lake nearby?"
I believe there's one just outside the city a ways.
Great. The red light just zips out of the door, out the window, and zips back in. Just goes, "If you ever need me, you now know where to find me on your world too. I'm going multiplayer, babe." And this merfolk flips the double bird and vanishes.
Andre has no idea how to feel. None.
Caleb just kind of blinks and just goes, "Do you ever get the feeling that when we go to other worlds, like things just get progressively more ridiculous?"
I mean, what do you expect?
I mean, like,
it's us.
yeah, but I mean, last time we had to deal with a tax collector vampire.
That was an experience for sure.
Yeah,
The universe is a large and strange place.
agreed. And let's not do this again.
I
The
have
ne-
a feeling that it's not up to us.
The next time a planeswalker or whatever wants to fucking show up at my door, they have to knock first. That is my official stance. And
I
at
think
that
that's
point,
a good rule.
like everyone kind of agrees to that. And like as the red orb lets out a dagger, you just hear like a shatter sound in like the corner. And Caleb just goes, "Oh, what fresh hell!" And as you turn, you see a weird, like one of the mirrors in the hall has shattered, and there's another one that was broken, and the mirror, well, they're like a weird mix of mirror and stained glass window.
Okay.
And when this mirror shattered, it turned into that stained glass state, and the broken remains look like a castle. And the other one that you've only just now kind of noticed in the weird hall has like these like 10 circles around it with the very familiar symbols. And the shattered windows tend to look like they're going inside. It looks like it was shattered from the other way.
Weird.
And Caleb just kind of goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" As the one with the 10 circles starts to glow and shake. He just goes like, "Oh yeah, the fall festival is soon. I wonder who's," as this like merfolk man steps out with the Simic insignia on his person, followed by another like shorter girl with glasses.
Oh my god!
And the taller one with much longer hair goes, "I've been invited to the festival. My significant other Mikhail is going to be here, and I wanted to enjoy it with her." And what does the shorter little Simic girl say? As Caleb, Andrei, Rowan, and Sari are just staring at these two Simic.
I am ready to party hard!
The festival is not for a few days.
I will wait then!
And he's just like, "Time zones, my dude." And the two walk back in. They're like, "We'll be back for the..." Caleb like closes the door to this hallway and just goes, "I hate this."
Andre just blinks. Like, did what?
So apparently, A, Mikhail has a boyfriend in Ravnik, which, I mean, doesn't surprise me. B, we have portals to other worlds in my fucking hallway. C,
That's a lot to take in.
and C, we have this sword that is supposed to glow in the sight of its bearer or whatever bullshit. And he holds the sword up as, like, outside Zagreus walks in and just goes, "Oh, hey guys, I'm just showing the recruits around the castle." And he's like, "Oh, okay." As a couple of guards show up, there's like some half-orcs, there's some Tiefs, there's an Aethereal girl in the ranks as well. And as they pass by, the sword like glows these two like fiery tongs. Kale's like, "Oh shit!" Drops the sword, and as they leave, it just fades again. And he just goes, "Well, that narrows our search considerably." And that's what we're gonna call it.